What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Caitlin Clark is setting the record straight about her performance and the Indiana Fever's second consecutive loss. Guys, for this one here, we got to go to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. It has already turned out to be a tough season for Caitlin Clark. She's out there really with a target on her back, and a lot of these WNBA players seem like they is applying all pressure to Caitlin Clark each and every basketball game, and it's been extremely hard on her to get going. Well, she wrapped up an interview speaking with reporters today, and she set the record straight about these other WNBA players applying pressure on her. With all that being said, let's roll the footage.
The biggest thing is that we didn't play our best, but we had the momentum going into the third quarter, and then obviously it got really away from us there in the going into the fourth quarter. Just go back and watch the film and play the same exact team again, so there's a lot of things we can learn from. I think the more disappointing thing is I felt like we did it to ourselves. Like, I don't know, I think it was like just energy and effort stuff that could have been a lot better. So just watch it and learn from it and grow. Like I said, like this quick turnarounds in these leagues. So if you soak on it too much, you're just going to keep compounding.
After the first game, you said you felt like you guys didn't even get into stuff you worked in training camp completely straight away. Were you able to do some of that at least in game two, or not so much?
I think it was a little better. I still think there was a lot of moments where we weren't quite running exactly what we should have been, or we didn't know plays, or we didn't get into the offense as smoothly. So I think that's definitely something to continue to work on. And I think she's back. So it'll come around for sure.
In college, you didn't really lose big over your 4 years. So, what has been your process like over this past week for just flushing out these two games and moving on?
Yeah, I think I've always done pretty well at being able to move on to the next. Whether it's been, sometimes it's maybe almost harder to move on from the close ones that you deserve to win. But I think this is this is a professional sport. Like nothing's going to be easy. So just go back and watch the film and give yourself a little grace, but also find ways where you can be a lot better. And take care of your body. I think those are the biggest things. And nobody wants to lose big, but at the same time, at Connecticut and here last night, we had opportunities where we had cut it to single digits and we just couldn't really capitalize. So I think the moments are there. It's just figuring out a way to find consistency.
What kind of extra value do you feel like there is in playing them again tomorrow, being able to see the film so directly and go back at it?
Yeah, it makes obviously the scout a little bit easier, but I think they're definitely going to be fired up. It was probably pretty easy for them out there last night, so they're probably feeling pretty good, and as they should. So there's definitely a lot of areas that we need to clean up. But we get to travel. We don't have to go through an entire scout. It's just little things, and we'll go over some more stuff tomorrow and tonight, and hopefully be able to clean it up. But it definitely is a benefit.
In terms of motive after a turnover and a shot, how do you kind of move on from plays quickly and not have that emotion kind of get to you as a game progresses?
Yeah, I think that's just having the next play mentality. I think that goes for every single person on our team. I think sometimes we can get so caught up on the offensive end that it can affect our defense at times, and I think it almost needs to be the other way around. We need to have great defense so it can motivate us on the offensive end. So I think just everybody, all around having the next play mentality. Don't get deflated by certain plays. The best players in the world are in this league. People are going to make great plays. They're going to get stops. They're going to make tough shots. It's just going to be how you respond to the next play. And I think we can all get a little tougher in that regard.
Imagine that thinking last night for you with so many people there for that first time, give you a lot of family there all that.
It's going to be what it is all year long, and I hope our fans just continue to come back and support us. It's going to get better. It's going to be used to playing in front of a lot of people. I don't think that's anything. That's just something I embrace and respect at this point. It's going to be what it is all year long, and I hope our fans just continue to come back and support us. It's going to get better. It's going to be a learning process. Not everything will be perfect right now, and continue to have that energy, and I think it's going to help us go a long way.
You've talked a lot about learning physicality. Just what have you learned from Sun and Liberty, two of the most physical teams in the league?
Yeah, you have to remember these two teams are two of the best in the league. They're up there with the best of them. So I think you're getting to play against some of the best players in the world. They're going to be physical. I'm getting face guarded. I'm getting picked up 94 feet. It's my second game. So I think it's just a learning process. They're not going to let it be easy for me. They know exactly what I can do. They're going to be all over me. They're not going to let me catch the ball. So I think just finding ways to attack that, take advantage of that. I think, maybe getting a quick sub here or there so I can go harder while I'm in the game. Maybe an option, but I don't know. I think being physical back. Don't let them just push me all the time. Like, you can be physical back, and they're gonna be physical with you. So I think all those things. But at this point, like, it's just something I expect. Like, I'm gonna get trapped. I'm gonna get blitzed. I'm gonna get double team, face guarded. That's just what it is. And we're gonna have to find ways to exploit that on the offensive end for sure.
Now, WNBA star Caitlin Clark setting the record straight about this season so far and about the pressure she has been receiving from WNBA players. It's going to be interesting as we get through this WNBA season to see, is Caitlin Clark really who we all think she is? Get down in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bills on because I'm going to bring you the news. And like always, until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.